Okay, just going live with like no intro screen or anything. Thank you very much, Replicant D6, for the opportunity to cover this. Thank you very much, keymailer. This is AGENT64. I'm sure you all know what this is by now, because not only did I play the demo many moons ago with my VTuber rig. Yeah, old school. I also played at least one, if not two, of the play tests for this as well. Sorry, I'm just trying to type live and everyone into the Discord. There we go. This is, you know, kind of a big deal. A GoldenEye-like game. Welcome, Davy Boy. Oh, Davy Boy. Oh, Davy Boy. GoldenEye the Goat, welcome. And Jacob. Right, so I'm just gonna use my controller. Why does the game not see the Xbox One controller? Huh. Interesting. Oh, right, okay, you have to use the mouse first. Right, okay. Right, display settings. Resolution, unlimited, 60. This is language, English. Controller mode, normal is fine. Don't need 1.1. ERB, how are you? I'm okay. I'm okay. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play through Agent first, then Special Agent. Ooh, achievement unlocked. Enter Act 1. Huh. Find him and find that key. Do not fail me. He is armed and dangerous. Proceed with caution. Looks like trouble. Better check it out. Oh. Oh. The only downside is I have to play Mission 1 and Mission 2 again, which I'm kind of familiar with. I just can't stop thinking about her. Oh, it's good to be back. I played an absolute metric ton of this in the playtests and the demos that we've had over the years. But my commentary is going to be, like, relatively little for these first couple of missions, because these are the ones I know. You gotta love that aesthetic. And they've gone for, like, the deliberately muddy textures on purpose. Did you see that Return to Castle Wolfenstein is now on PC? Is this like a fan-made decomp or recomp or something like that? Because I'd love it if there was an official version of Return to Castle Wolfenstein on PC. No official. Wait, it's in like official or not official? Because if it's out officially on PC, I need to get onto that. Because official. Oh, okay. I'm interested. Return to Castle Wolfenstein is kind of legendary for a reason. I mean, the only thing that I've played recently that has that kind of feel is the hobo game. What was it called? Darkenstein, I think it was called. The free one from Microprose. That kind of had the Return to Castle Wolfenstein feel to it. Welcome, Johnny! Hey, Johnny. Oh, that's the way I came. Right. It's uncensored on PC now in Germany. Yay! Swastikas for all! How far we've come as a society. Oh, it was a QuakeCon reveal. I did wonder about the timing, because it seems out of nowhere to be having a Return to Castle Wolfenstein announcement, but QuakeCon, that makes sense. I'm having problems with the right stick on this controller now. Where it's starting to drift up. I think stick drift is just a real problem with Xbox controllers, and nobody's talking about it. I'm gonna clip you saying swastikas for all and send it to the government. Swastikas for all. Words, man. We made them up. I'm not scared of words. Words require a little thing called context. Any more threats out of you? Kind of hoping to get through this mission without taking damage. It's got a lot of photos of this one agent. Oh yeah, that's blocked off. Okay. I don't know why you would even bother with free aim most of the time. The auto aim in this is so good. Quake Remaster got a free expansion. Ooh. Oh yeah, no, did Vinny Vinesource play that? Did I see the new AVGN episode? I did, yes, with Kyle Justin. Then I tried to watch the Ked Icarus one, and it was so painful. It was so not funny that I ended up giving up well before the end. Yeah, the Kyle Justin episode was good. I thought it was I thought it was cute. Kyle and James back for a video. Yeah, the old school art, and then of course, you know, references to classic things like where did their hair go, double vision, you know, all the classic Carl Justin bits. It was a big wank. Let's be real, like it was a big like self-indulgence piece, but it was still beautiful. It was still beautiful. It was still a good video. Even if it was very clearly just fan service. Look, I understand there's, like, lifts and stuff here, but this is still quite an elaborate, like, location to have to fight through. Like, imagine bringing your groceries all the way up here. Wolfenstein 3D is now on Game Pass. It should have been on Game Pass like 1 billion years ago. Nobody's paying for Wolfenstein 3D anymore. You can play it in your web browser. You can play it in your web browser with Super Monkey Ball controls. No, really, that's the thing. Right, the second mission I've played before. And then everything should be brand new. No, not the scientists. So this was the first mission, I think, in any of the demos, right? This was the original demo mission. This takes me back to playing this for the first time. The classic mehu bit from Demo Derby. If I did my own sort of like fan service escape route British thing, it would be the cringiest thing ever. To be fair, I do that with Nightbot spewing out old quotes day in, day out. It's okay, it's not TOS, it's in the game. And it's tasteful. It's very tasteful. Very tasteful, Douglas. I took a theme screenshot so I can enjoy it later on my couch. What are you doing? What the dog doing? Wonder if there's any online achievements in this. Do I have to worry about like getting online kills and stuff for achievements? I've not even bothered looking at the achievements yet, so I've wanted to kind of go into this blind. Yo! Quit that. I'm annoyed at Zach Cracker. His new RE film has shown trailers for last year's that made me go, not RE at all, but we got 8 images yesterday, and it gives me a bit of RE vibes. Why not show those first? For the same reason Jeff Fowler showed Ugly Sonic first. It's to give you the expectations that the video game movie is going to be really bad, so then they can go like, oh, we made it better, and everybody loves it. I'm not saying that they weren't planning to go with Ugly Sonic, because they very much were with the Sonic movie. But it meant they got handed a golden opportunity to make it better, and to reap all the rewards for doing so. And I feel like that's the same thing that's happening with this Resident Evil, is like, show some stuff that looks rough, and then, you know, show the stuff that looks good and go, ah, see, it really is good. Well, I mean, what is Resident Evil at this point? Even the Resident Evil games aren't sure what they are. We had the most, like, flip-floppy, bipolar Resident Evil game ever this year that had no idea what it was going to be. If the Resident Evil games don't know what they're supposed to be, how can a Resident Evil movie know what it's supposed to be? So, like, I'm not, like, overly critical if a Resident Evil movie doesn't, like, follow established canon, or it has a strange vibe, because, you know, I've enjoyed plenty of video game and anime-based movies and live-action TV shows that, you know, have been nothing like what they're supposed to be. They've barely followed their source material at all, and they've been fine, you know, like, the Sonic movies, for one. I also like the Doom movie. I've always been a believer in the Doom movie. The one with Rosamund Pike, The Rock, and Carl Urban. And I know I'm in the minority liking that one. But I do. I think it's a good movie. But like all these things, they'll take one thing from the source material and just like abandon it for whatever reason. Like with the Doom movie, I think it was for age rating and to avoid parents being upset. So it's like, oh yeah, the Doom movie, they're not really monsters from hell. It's the forbidden extra chromosome unlocked in our DNA, which is just such a weak idea. Versus, you know, demons from hell is like way more interesting. So like there are a lot of video game, you can't go that way on this difficulty. There's a lot of video game movies that just kind of like that do that shit. That just like take one thing that's really important from the source material and then just go, yeah, no, we're not doing that. I think some of that comes from like people being like full of themselves. Like oh yeah, we could do something much better than what's come before. Is there a way up these? Like I pondered this in the demo. I was like, surely there's a way like up onto this stuff. I don't think they'd bother to hide anything there. It sounds like Kreggers wants to do his own Resident Evil canon, and that's fine. What I'm worried about is when these unrelated video game movies end up influencing the game series that they're based on. And Resident Evil has a history of doing that. Resident Evil 4 added the laser room, and then other Resident Evil games afterwards added the laser room from the Resident Evil movies. And it's the same bullshit, right? Okay, Castle! 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 It's time for Castle! I've never got to play Castle before! Finally, new missions! Hands up. I can't. Eating dinner. Oh yes, long time no see. I only know one Walter, and considering we were just talking about swastikas, it's Walter from Helsing. Beat the part-time to unlock permanent crosshair. No, I'm good. Castle! Here we go. All new to me now. Dad, come on, wake up! Dana? I see they got you too. Yet another shadow organization going after you, Dad? What do these guys want? Well, I did kill their leader a long time ago, but curiously, he now seems well enough to find us. Ah, wonder how he survived. He's a robot. Don't need to remind me of that. It's been over 2 decades. And I want you to know what I want. What I want needs no excuses. As expected, John, your daughter was wearing it. You want to take my daughter's clothes off? It's a bit forward. Everything can get back in motion now. Let's get moving. Adieu, until we meet again, my friends! Love the blocky hands. I see they don't call you the Master of Unlocking for nothing. Speaking of Resident Evil. accidentally took out Dana. Nothing accidentally about it. I love that there's an achievement for that, though. Is there a gun laying around here? A Type W. Ooh, Tommy gun. This music is very time splittersy, and this mission so far feels very time splittersy. That is a good thing to make me feel. If you're making me feel like this is time splitters, you're doing well. I thought, oh right, okay. I was about to say, I thought with the name Castle it would be similar to the multiplayer map, and it is. Just those rooms I'm not familiar with. But this is part of the multiplayer map that was in the playtest. I remember this area very well. Oh, music here is so good. Oh yeah, I remember this room. Might be a little bit more furniture in it than I remember. It's great hearing the same screams from GoldenEye in this. It's such a nice touch. Here's the terminal. Give me a few minutes. Right, we have to protect Dana. It's the Cyber Zen facility. Thank God we're getting the escort mission out of the way now. Early on. New Fortnite season. Yeah. It's funny. Nintendo doesn't want to play ball all the time. They only want to play ball when, you know, it's still their court. You know what I mean? They won't play nice with people unless it's in their court. Which, you know, like, I appreciate, okay, that's, you know, Nintendo's style. But, it kind of bothers me that, that, you know, it's because of them we don't have Samus in Fortnite. It's because of them we don't have, Link in Marvel Ultimate Alliance, right? It's because Nintendo are not willing to play nice. That annoys me. Well, you can't exactly sue people for not playing nice, you know? That's not exactly something you can sue people for. At the end of the day, they don't have to allow their characters and licenses on platforms that aren't under their control. That's just what Nintendo likes to do. They like to have complete control in every situation. Can't necessarily sue them for that. You could dislike them for that, by all means, and I think people should dislike them for that. Yeah, Sora is the crazy one, isn't it? Like, I know Disney have been playing really nice with Epic Games, with Fortnite in general. But Sora is huge. Would it work as an argument in court? Not really. Like, it doesn't... It's not a crime. It's more like a... It indicate character. Like, you might be able to use it to build a character statement, but, I mean... Advanced Challenge League. Contracts mode. 3 ciphers, let's go. Woo! Achievement unlocked, build a snowman. Obtain guard disguise, access the main lift. Ooh. Belg is solid much. This is Walter. I've entered the nuclear disposal facility. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit, Walter. That's right, Walter. I'm bothered by how the Sonic characters look. Like, I know they're meant to be robots, but it pisses me off. They look like ass. I wonder how Pac-Man's going to work, if that's going to be a sidekick. Rush being a sidekick is awesome. And cel-shaded as well. He looks great. And the Mega Buster Mythic. I'm so ready for that. Thought it was the Boom Designs. Boom Designs I would have accepted, right? No, they're robots. There's a comic. There's a Sonic and Fortnite crossover comic. And some of the pages leaked. And it tells us that they're robots. I think robots made by Gino, the villain, the current villain in like the Fortnite story arc. Oh, this has such a vibe. I just want to go over places like this. I just want to, like, walk up the mountains. Like Mystical Ninja starring Goemon, right? I just want to climb up Mount Fear. One of Nintendo's requirements in Fortnite was we get 2 million a day. Is that confirmed? Like, 2 million a day, like, all the time Samus is in Fortnite. Like, for every single day going forwards, Epic is to pay 2 million every day. Yeah, no, Nintendo, that's bullshit. Do I gotta pay 2 million every day for having Metroid Dread in my fucking collection? Nintendo. You should be paying me 2 million every day for playing that piece of shit. Hey, Ann Keeps Gaming, welcome, welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome to Americana. Do I have any body armor in here? No? Okay. It's out, and AGENT64 has released! It's only been 1,000 years. It's finally out. Fortnite Sonic is coming on the 20th, and so am I, but not for Fortnite Sonic. I think he looks rough. Hey, ERB and Co, it's Sushi Sunshine! You know what? I have a clip for that. Somewhere. There it is. What is that? What is what? AGENT64? We tried to play this, remember, and you kept getting kicked out. Do you remember? It was a GoldenEye thing, and it's because there was a bug. Do you remember? There was an issue with the playtest. Do you remember? Can't open that with the hack tool. Is this a mod of GoldenEye? Aha! See, that just goes to show how great a job they did with this. No, this is its own thing. This is a completely from the ground up game that plays and feels and looks and sounds like GoldenEye. And it came out 2 days ago? I think. Definitely within the last week, but like within the last half a week. Like I think this has been out for like 2 days. I put in a key request, and Replicant D6 were very kind to provide me with one. Playing the playtest and the demo and doing previous content on it was no guarantee I would get a key. Oh, I need to get the outfit. So, I appreciate that Replicant D6 have given me the opportunity to play this, because I played the... oh, these are very Metal Gear Solid. Oh, I love this. I played this this demo, like, extensively, and the playtest extensively. Played it during, like, a PlayStation State of Play, before State of Play. I played the online portion then, the online multiplayer, during the playtest. That was awesome. Ah, right. You, I wanted you to play it and you couldn't. Ah, okay. How dare you let me down. This is why I'm the person with the 10,000 subscriber channel. I'm teasing, I'm teasing. On here I'm nobody. On the Escape from British channel, I'm nobody. It's nice to have that. As a place to slink off to. Awesome Boomer. Awesome Boomer Shooter, Nightbot. What's this outfit? It's meant to be like a guard uniform. I don't understand why I can't just rip a uniform off any guard. Like, there's hundreds of guards around here. Surely I can wear one of theirs. Here it is. Right, I'm in the uniform. What exactly is a boomer shooter? It is a kind term used to describe first-person shooters that are styled like classic first-person shooters. It's like Doom, GoldenEye, Quake, Perfect Dark, that sort of thing. Because boomer means an old person. It's because modern first-person shooters are like these really like high-tech military, like super smooth playing things. Access the main list. Main lift. But I'm in a guard costume! I got the guard costume! What do you want me to do? Is there a map? Briefing. Use the handle to call the lift. I have to blend in. How does that work? Really? I don't get it. What am I doing wrong? So it's like Campaign Evolved Remakes, you have 3 skulls on constant and any other skulls you want on, and it still counts for the achievement for the campaign remix. Oh, so you can play with, like, Acrophobia on it and just fly through every level. And it would still count. What's the name of the other channel? Been meaning to sub. It's Archive Dive. On YouTube, the easiest way to find me is to use the built-in handle. So I'm at Archive Diver. That's the easiest way to find me. 10,000 sub channel currently. Making videos on data recovery, that sort of thing. This week's video is based on data recovery of PSP save data from old PSP memory cards. And then trying to load those saves with varying degrees of success. Right, when it says blend in, do I have to just stand there and wait for the guy to open the door? Oh, wait, no, it was a door over here, wasn't it? Is this the door? Locked. Locked. No? Infinite ammo, but all neutral. Up. All enemies team up. Oh, right, okay. You got it. Nice. You found it. I've been found. I have no idea where this lift is supposed to be. YouTube chat did like attempt to translate what you posted, but it just gave me the same text you posted. Oh, Vlad was enjoying Grandia. It's a good time. I like me some Grandia. Yeah, these are all huts and stuff. This isn't the main building. Use it as a disguise to blend in. Oh, really? Oh, come on. You have to open it from your inventory and use it. I feel like that could be made clearer. Oh, this is very Metal Gear Solid 1. This is the nuclear weapons building too. where you, just after the fight with Vulcan Raven. Yeah, so, yeah, the one that's got, like, 150,000 views. That was the one that took off. And that's what got the channel noticed, and then... Since then, there's been a steady viewership. Crazy compared to, like, what we get here on the Escape Route British channel. But I'm not, like, mad about it or anything. 160... Oh, that keeps shooting up. It's nice. I'm making a tiny bit of money from every single ad that gets served on it, so it's... You know, it's not an amazing amount of money, but it's notable. I'm gonna get a good paycheck this month. No, the Pac-Man is not the Nickelodeon design. I can show this on stream briefly. So yeah, no, that's not the Nickelodeon design. I can talk through it briefly. Where did I save it? Okay, here. Yeah, so briefly. I'll go over this briefly. So Pac-Man ghosts were an emote before and a back bling. Crash Bandicoot looks great. Spyro looks great. Don't know who that fake Lara Croft in the front is meant to be. Joker looks great. The Mega Man Mega Buster Mythic looks fantastic. No, that Pac-Man is definitely modeled on classic Pac-Man, like Namco Pac-Man. I'm curious about that Eggman. I'm a little bit disappointed it's not movie Eggman. Is this the BRB screen? No. Jacob was commenting on the Fortnite gaming season, and I had to clarify a misconception. It's not a BRB screen. Yes, so I think they're showing Witcher just because, you know, it's a video game skin that's in Fortnite. I don't think they'll be allowing you to get the Witcher skin if you missed it. If they do, I want a refund, damn it. The Chinese route for possible work. Chinese. Funny you should mention that. I got Chinese right here. Chinese. Korean, Chinese. 14 minutes, yeah. It would have been a lot quicker than that if I realized I could equip the disguise. Yeah, a little bit of fried shrimp. There's a little bit of everything in this. This is the special chow mein, so there's duck, chicken, beef. A meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Yes. Oh, the satellite dishes are great. Mia's an icon skin with Goku hair. No. There is an icon skin. And only one icon skin that would work for me. Can you get Sky on those? Maybe. For the ERB Icon Fortnite skin, it would obviously be an ACO. Obviously. Obviously, right? Obviously. With an archive dive variant with the leather jacket and the green shades. I've just noticed there's alarms in this level. I wonder if on a higher difficulty you've got to neutralize all alarms. Yeah. 100%, because it mentioned me destroying it, so yeah. When does Spooky Stream start this year? I'm not sure, because this was meant to be military month, and then that didn't happen. So I think military month will probably get pushed to next month, and then we'll just do October as Spooky Streams. That's probably the best move. Love for you for the Let's Get Sweaty reference. You're welcome. I thought of both you and Ant when I put that in, because both of you have quoted it. I'm like, yeah. I was thinking about things that happen when you go to sex, right? When you have sex, you get sweaty. I get sweaty walking in and seeing all those games, and phones, and devices, computers, laptops, hard drives. Man, I get sweaty just thinking about plugging them in and doing data recovery. I knew that what I had with Archive Dive was special, right? Like, I don't mean to toot my own horn or anything. I knew that what I had there was special. I just was not expecting the algorithm to pick it up. How can Poop Slinger be very rare if 32 copies ended up at Cake Games? I would not play Poop Slinger unless somebody like specifically like requested it and provided it. Then I would. I just realized it's Yes-Vember, and of course I can't say no during that month. I can say, that might not be possible, and here's why, but I can't say no. What is Poop Slinger? It's some game that went viral because it had a physical release on PS4. We're doing Ocarina of Time co-op. I don't know when, but yes. At some point. Am I still doing Grandia? Time is starting to get really tricky. Like, this month has been an absolute asshole of a month. Because I'll give you some context, right? I work in the gambling sector. I work in a bookies, in a bookmakers, right? The majority of my work is taking people's bets, translating them onto the system, and paying them out when they come to the counter, right? This month, at the very end of this month, one of our competitors is pulling out of town. And when they do, the town becomes solely our territory. We've got 3 shops under the same banner, like the same company. And because of this, the pressure is on at work we need to convert customers. And it's such a pain in the ass. Because there's so much pressure on to convert customers. And make sure you know what our competitor does so we can do it better than them. And go to the competitor's workplace and steal customers, but don't get caught doing it. It's like, it's so ridiculous. And because of that, there's been a massive amount of pressure on, even outside of work. I blew myself up. There's been a massive amount of pressure on even outside of work, because, you know, we have to make sure that this, the switchover goes smoothly, right? I'm sure things will quieten down by Yes-Vember, but it's made time frame weird for like getting stuff done this month. Really frustrating. Because I wanted to stream more. I wanted to work on videos more. And at the end of this month, it's going to be even worse. And at the start of next month, it's going to be even worse. I'm going to do my best to be able to still make content and live stream through it. An unpleasant concept. Yeah, it's just annoying because either customers are going to come to us or they're not, right? It's a bit silly to go to an opposing workplace and be like, hey, why don't you come and spend money you can't spend because you're desperate to make money because you're struggling to make ends meet? Why don't you come and spend all the money you don't have with us? It just... I feel like if people are gonna gamble, they should choose to do so of their own accord. They shouldn't be enticed into coming to a gambling area because it's unethical. Well, I feel like we all gamble in some way or another. Just, like, in the sense of the word. But I get what you mean. Like, you don't do lottery, you don't bet on horses, you don't do that sort of thing. We all gamble. I mean, to a certain extent, whether or not we get up in the morning and get out of bed is a gamble. You know, whether you'll go to a certain shop and look for something is a gamble. Oh, if I go to the supermarket, will they have my favorite soda? It's always a gamble. But yeah, I get what you mean. Like, for me, my main method of gambling is buying old hard drives and USB sticks and doing data recovery on them. That's a form of gambling in and of itself. And then people who watch the videos about that gambling their time on whether or not I'm gonna find something good. So everybody gambles one way or another. But yeah, I get what you mean. Let's try not blowing up servers while I'm standing in front of them. That would be a good shout. What are you fucking doing? Stop running for that alarm, asshole. I'll stop him. Ooh, body armor. How do I get that? Maybe I already did. Maybe I'm freaking out and there wasn't body armor there. Ooh, when did I pick up the revolver? Revolver. Revolvers are the samurai swords of guns. Accomplish all objectives. Download the administrator's data. Hopefully I didn't screw myself out of that. There's the administrator's data. What about a gun that fires samurai swords? Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Ooh, someone wants a raise. That's a very good idea. No, not here. Wonder where this computer is. What should be obvious again? That big room? That big room with the everything. That big room with the everything, the sweetest song that I could sing. Nope. Although this room is right out of depot. I haven't failed it. No. Briefing. Should be next to the open... Ah, this room. Good job I didn't accidentally destroy it by accident. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Let's get out of here. I know exactly where I'm going now. So is this worth the 5.5 years of development hell? It's weird to me that it's been going that long. That it's been in development that long. But I guess that is right when I think about it. Helipad. How's it going, Draven? This is decent. I mean, it's easy at the moment because I'm playing through on Agent. Just to get a feel for each level and its sort of layout. When did I do the demo derby on this? It would have to be around about that time. So I did it with the ACO rig, with the Vroid. Meh. 2022. AGENT64, July 4th, 2022. So that was already after it had been pushed back. The first time. Find rocket launcher. Disrupt satellite uplink. Destroy helicopter. Oh. He's a bit of a sugary badass. Don't know where sugary badass came from, but let's make that all part of our regular vernacular from now on. I want to see sugary badass become the next big thing. Sweet but bad. Sweet like chocolate, boy. Sweet like chocolate. Oh, this is a nice short mission. It's far from over. Ah. For good this time. No, he's a clone. Then we have our next destination. (1:10). I feel like I could easily do that. Museum. Do not compromise cover. Take a picture of the organization leader. Disrupt communication with conference room. Mandatory stealth level. I'm just walking around with a camera, don't mind me. Okay. That was a bit foolish. And risky. Right, let's disrupt conference room. Okay, cool. A lot of guys here. I don't know if this game locks off missions based on difficulty level, but for sure you're encouraged to play harder difficulties to unlock more of the in-game cipher items. Take a picture of organization leader. Confront. Okay. I broke cover, but that's fine. Was Discord? Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Clone or robot? It's probably one or the other. I haven't seen the clip, no. I mean, if it's a boss with a center part and hands, that's like a common trope in video games going back decades. I'd need to see the clip before I can comment on it. Mm. So it does. It does lock you out. I see. It locks you out by requiring a certain number of ciphers. That's how they make you engage more with the game. Not terrible. But it is also kind of annoying I can't just coast through on Agent. I do have to at some point get good, as they say. Plant tracker on helicopter. Oh, that area was blocked off before. Okay. Jeez. Right, I need body armor. Jeez. Body armor anywhere? Any body armor hiding in the shadows? Anything? Kind of getting my ass handed to me right now. I would have put some up here. No, okay. Gotta coast through with, like, barely any health left. Dicey. I think I did it. I think I'm good. Wow, there's another hidden path in this level on a higher difficulty. What's Castle on Special Agent like? Blow up the gate chains. Sure, okay. Jeez. Gave the biggest video you got a complete watch playing in the background, now playing the newest video. Thank you, thank you. The video coming out on Thursday lunchtime is 50 minutes long. Brace yourself. Well, 49 minutes something. 50 minutes. Be closer to an hour with mid-rolls, I think. I'm gonna die! My god. Stupid Dana. Oh, Dana, no. Oh, Dana, that's ignorant. So glad it's not like 10 minutes. Like Natalia on Double O Agent. Blow up gate chains. Wonder where gate chains are. Stop getting in the way! Oh, the gate was just down on easy. Ah, there's a little bit more to it now. Okay. I did think this mission was short before. There was like a massive amount I could run around, but nothing in. Explosives should destroy the chains. Where might I get an explosive? Yeah. I get tired on, like, Windows asking me for answers to security questions. It's like, I was gonna uninstall Windows 10, like, straight after. Why does it matter what I make my hometown, you know? I'm not gonna be using it to get back in. Yeah, bless him. He's not getting the computer. Oh, there's a remote mine. Of course there is. I thought I had to go looking for an explosive. I had one. Cool. This way, Dana. That's not a bad shout. To be fair, I'm not fully committed to using this computer down here as a Windows XP machine. I've been recommended Bato Serra, and that actually sounds like a really good idea. It's sort of like an OS you boot into, and you can run retro games on it. Escort hacker to panic room. Enable automatic defenses. Exit the premises. A special hard drive for you. Oh, can I do a data recovery on it? My finger slipped. You have to get me to the safe room, John. John Walter. Oh, this music's great. What's been my biggest find so far? On the on one of the sex hard drives, that like full movie rip of Obsession. Enable automatic defenses. Did I destroy the automatic defenses? Am I gonna be in trouble? DJ table. Of course, I'm gonna have to do some DJing. Oh, some of the guards are standing in, like, the dancing pods. That's funny. They're in the dancer pods. Right, DJ turntables. I have to go up a floor. Seems a shame to waste so much good alcohol. Next question is, if I shoot all the wine bottles, does he go, "Act your age, John"? Exit the premises. Yeah, nightclub, more like fight club. Brad Entertainment. Always walk around mad entertainment. Fun. Catacombs. Eliminate snipers, access underground, take secret elevator. Hopefully it's not that secret. Oh, we're back in the castle. Are the chains broken? Yes. Nice. Really? That's one of them super guards that takes all your health off you right away. Nice. Eliminate snipers, access underground, take secret elevator. Is there snipers? Will I see them when I get out into the main hall, maybe? Oh, this area was blocked off on the first mission. Yeah, I see him. Ah! One. Two. Three. Four. Didn't take as much damage from that guy this time. The main thing is break line of sight, I think. Yeah, I never professed to being good at GoldenEye type games. I think it's a miracle I got this far. Guys with the body armor are scary. They take so many hits. Jesus. Whoa! Wow, you really upset the hive, Gordon! Ha! 6-7 snipers. There's one more sniper somewhere. It's not on that one. Nope. Right. There's got to be a better vantage point further in. Definitely remember these rooftops from multiplayer. Yeah, I see him. Oh, yeah. Aha. Right, okay. This music is really good. Where is he? Oh, on top of that one. Can I take him out? As I have now. Are we sure this isn't Halo 1? Because what we're doing here is we're playing a level that's the same as a previous one, but backwards. I tease. It's not exactly the same, but, you know. Go through the same place backwards. Oh, this is fancy. What am I getting from this? Like a little bit of Egyptian. I think it's the pillars. Doesn't seem to be a lot of enemies in this area, though. "3 minutes 55 for slippery floors." That's a bit of an ask. Right, temple. Oh, futuristic. Now this is... I'm definitely getting Egyptian from this. And the music is very Graham Norgate, very Time Splitters. Love it. This sounds like I'm pirating Adobe Photoshop. Oh yeah, no, this was a multiplayer map. I kind of recognized this area. Yeah, this was a multiplayer map. This was an area in the playtest. Wonder how the multiplayer is. So based on the playtest, really, really good. I really did like how this felt when I played it on multiplayer. Slaps only is a choice, yeah. If you're curious, there's a live stream I did that was a state of play, and before the state of play, I streamed the multiplayer playtest of this. And you'll get plenty of a feel for what the multiplayer's like. I'm currently playing this, so you've got the option when you launch this to play it with the easy anti-cheat on or off. You can turn easy anti-cheat off if you just want to play the single-player campaign. And that's what I've got going on at the moment, is the EAC off for single player. Just so I'm not doing any like background you still get money for ads if I skip them after 5 seconds, right? As far as I understand, yes. I mean, if lots of people skip ads, it might affect the the CPM. But I'm not really that fussed about that because of the sheer magnitude of viewers YouTube has graced me with on that channel. The CPM has still been pretty high, so it's not been too bad. I really have lucked out. Like, luck of the draw. YouTube brought in some algorithm changes, and around the same time, you know, I just ended up riding the algorithm. The way I look at it is, without tooting my own horn, it's me finally getting the attention I've been deserved for years, right? Everyone here will agree that, you know, I've been fighting against the current, and, you know, I shouldn't have to. So, it's nice to just finally be getting that, that attention. People have been saying that they've had, like, hour-long ads show up before. There's a great, like, creepy online story about, this person and their dad who are watching, a YouTube, they were watching YouTube, and then an ad came on, and the lady in the ad was able to, like, respond to what they were saying. It's a great horror story. I don't think there's any, like, truth to it. But it's a fascinating little bit of fiction. Ooh. I'm allowed to be self-righteous. Thank you. Thank you. It's not so much being self-righteous necessarily as just kind of, maybe it is. Maybe it is self-righteousness, but I don't, like, consider myself to be, like, amazing or anything. It's more just that, you know, given the amount of hours and money and blood, sweat, and tears that I put into YouTube, it is about time I got some recognition for it. Like, I know the way I say that makes me sound like I'm full of myself, but I'm not. You know, I'm not saying I'm the second coming of Christ. I'm not saying I'm the world's best video producer. I'm just saying, you know, by now you would have thought, like, Edward Elric going on about equivalent exchange, you know? Exactly, Nightbot. Dum 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 dum. Accomplish all missions. Take the experiment file. Activate the pod. I really know what I'm doing. Yeah. It's pleasing to see the tide finally turn. Now it just needs to turn wider and faster. We've had some development, we just need more. Welcome, Vlad Alexon. How's it going, Vlad? Right, there's one on the other side. Right, that's what I need to get to. It's locked. Oh man. How am I gonna get an Octorok? So how's Bames Jond? It's good. It's really good. It's actually absolutely brilliant. Although just as maze-like in certain regards as the Nintendo 64 games that inspired it. Come on. What am I meant to do? I've been in this one. I did this. Office at the topmost floor. Office at the topmost floor. There's a higher floor than this? Is this the one I shot up? Yes, because there's guards in here. Ay, ay, ay. So are they implying there's an office up here? Oh, for fuck's sake. The door's here. Wait, no. No. This isn't the door I need. I need to get in here. Shame I can't break this glass. Office at the topmost floor. Is there a secret file here I'm just missing? Man, I'm so lost. I'm gonna restart the mission. With a fresh mind on it, I might know what I'm doing. Okay. That was just a side room with some extra stuff in it. I do have to go this way. Right, that might be the area I need to go to. Ah, this looks like a... Yeah, okay. It's one of those games where if you just kind of get stuck in a loop, you're not really sure where the right or wrong way is. Like, it was before I even got to this. Thoughts on Etrian Odyssey? I'd love to play them. They're they're dungeon crawlers, right? I wanted to play them when the HD versions got released on Steam. And on occasion, they've gone down to like $1 each, but when they have, it's been at a time I haven't had $1 to spare, you know what I mean? I'm not the world's biggest dungeon crawler fan. I actually, despise the genre. Which makes me the perfect person to make my own, right? Yeah, I mean, that sounds cool. But, like, the majority of, like, mystery dungeon style games that I've played, you kind of have to make your own map as you go anyway. The only difference is, in Etrian Odyssey, you have to draw it yourself. Ah, clone. I figured it would be a clone. Unbelievable. So it was clones after all. This is insane, but it makes sense now. You never survived to begin with. You were all clones. Dumb clones. We activated the entire facility. Okay, every enemy in this level is going to be a Dom clone. A single boomer shooter. Cringe! Cringe! Cringe. Boomer shooter. Hack mainframe. Find experimental weapon. Okay, boomer. Neat. The plasma rifle. What about body armor? Give me body armor. Yeah, this area is very, very perfect dark. It's a lot of fun. And the music is very time splitters, as you can hear. I really do dig this game's aesthetic and soundtrack a lot. Absolutely the game's strongest points, followed by the really good recreation of GoldenEye's sort of controls. More of them alive? Oh no, it wants me to go this way. Okay. There's an achievement for killing 100 Dominic Pulp clones. I wonder if there's 100 on this level. Yeah, this game has just an absolute vibe of an aesthetic and feel. There just isn't anything else like this that I can think of. Like, that really primitive geometry. To, like, over primitive. Like, N64 primitive wasn't, you know... N64 geometry wasn't this simple. But the simplicity of the geometry really works in this game's favor for giving it a dystopian sci-fi, like, feel. Really goes a long way to selling that illusion. Because what do they call that? There's a specific term. It's used to describe a lot of McDonald's that have this architecture. What do they call it? Oh, it's a specific word I'm thinking of. Brutalist. Yeah, brutalist. Have I seen the 2004 anime Monster? No, I haven't. Is it about people who drink energy drinks? There's got to be body armor in. Seriously. Ahaha. Speaking of Brutalist, there is a Quake Brutalist jam, which is definitely worth looking at if you like this kind of geometry. Japanese Silence of the Lambs. Do I need that? I might suggest it to Garlips for the Humans Watch stuff. If it's something that's, you know, gonna suit the channel, maybe. Yeah, there's been a whole bunch of them. Vinny Vinesauce played some of the maps for a live stream, and that was quite interesting. Yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about that geometry in real life, but brutalism is really nice in video games. But I'm not keen on it in reality. I think it's well, as the name implies, it's very unwelcoming. But certain video game environments like lend themselves to that. Straight lines and sharp angles really sort of lend themselves to video games quite well. Especially in this sort of, like, futurism. Body armor, please? Yes! Right, okay. Body armor in the office. Gaming! Matsu's here! Oh, gaming! Is she in reach? Sort of. Gaming! Gaming! Escape with Dana. There is no Dana. Only Zool. Royal Caribbean SpaceX livestream playback capabilities. Shall I add a load of bitrate to the screen? Make this extra meaty and difficult. Let's do it. Let's make it more meaty and difficult. Defaulted to 480p. Aww.
Meme school.
Citrusy. No.
You are so cute. You are so ダイナマイトキュートかなあ、なんか強そうだからダイナマイトキュートにしとこ読めんからダイナマイトはいいね
ー。Hey! 100 Dominic Pulps killed. Achievement unlocked. Act 4, 26 ciphers. Oh, they're gonna make me go back and beat more levels on higher difficulties. I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of suck at this. Oh, these are faces we have to shoot. We doing Turok bullshit. Stay alive for 60 seconds. What do I have to do to stay alive? Why does it still play on the pause screen? Replay levels to get items to unlock later levels. Replay levels on harder difficulties to be able to unlock later levels. It's annoying that I'm stuck with slappers only for this. I know that's kind of the point. But it's very unfair. His karate chop isn't good enough. The real question is, how do I dodge those bullets? Well, the chop probably works like the one in GoldenEye, right? It's probably shooting a bullet directly in front of you that's invisible and only goes a certain distance. So, I mean, that's how I would code a slap in a first-person shooter. I would have it shoot an invisible bullet directly in front of the player. There we go. I did it! 2 ciphers unlocked. Right. Face in the penthouse is behind the pillars. Okay. That's near the end of the level. I assume this is just arms. I don't see any evidence when I look up or down of a full body. The doctor who cloned me. Yeah, it's not that I'm not looking for an excuse to play that Duke Nukem DLC, because I've heard that it's like the absolute best part of Duke Forever. I've heard that that DLC is Duke Forever with polish. And I love that idea. As a fan of Duke Forever, I approve of Duke Forever with polish. I'm gonna have you, you know what? That's a subjective thing, right? Yeah, okay, whatever. That's your opinion. You're wrong, but that's your opinion. Duke Nukem Forever is an enjoyable game as it is. Especially after the patch on PC to allow you to carry 4 weapons instead of 2. Yeah. We do not take Duke Nukem Forever slander in this house. Okay? Everything that's bad about Duke Nukem Forever is Gearbox's fault. So it's nice and convenient. If you don't like Randy Pitchfork, you can just point to him and say that he's the reason why particular thing in Duke Nukem Forever isn't good. On console, Duke Nukem Forever is rough. Absolutely. On console, DNF is rough. When I say I like Duke Nukem Forever, I'm not talking about the console version. I'm talking about the PC version. I'm talking about PC Steam, you know? Duke Nukem Forever is very rough on console. And there isn't really a good reason for it to be rough on console. Because Unreal 3, right? Unreal 3 will run nicely on Xbox 360 and PS3. if optimized, right? Mutant Unreal 1. That's right, yeah. That might be why, then. But the Duke Nukem Forever that we would have got, right? Yeah, that prototype was very incomplete. But if that had released in 2002, I don't think people would have said, oh, look how, like, outdated this is. I think people would have loved it. It's Duke Nukem. They could have released something that plays like the DOS games, and people would have called it great. In fact, they fucking did. And it's great. Duke Nukem is, like, particularly interesting, because there were so many Duke Nukem games in development in the late 90s and early 2000s, and there's more than even we know about. There's more than even we know about. We know about Duke Nukem Forever 1995. We know about Duke Nukem's Endangered Species, which was a natural born killers mod that was going to be sold commercially. We know about Duke Nukem Critical Mass, the original version. We know about Duke Nukem on the PSP. And there's still more stuff. There's still more stuff out there. Duke Nukem's D-Day. And there's still more stuff that we don't know about. Every studio was taking a crack at Duke Nukem at the time, and the IP is, like, cursed. The IP was cursed. Yeah, yeah. Hunting 1 turned into Vivisector. Which, you know, came out and Vivisector was good. So it's... There's no doubt that if any of these Duke Nukem projects were finished, they would have been solid games. The issue is just that the IP was sort of cursed in the late 90s, early 2000s. That everything Duke just fell apart. Duke Nukem Warriors. It's a cursed idea, which is why I'd be super curious. I would play a Duke Nukem Warriors. Also, I would play an anything Warriors. Well, that's not entirely true. I couldn't get into Bladestorm, I couldn't get into Troy. So there's been, like, Warriors games that I can't get into, for sure. How would a Duke Nukem Warriors work? Besides Duke and, like, maybe, like, Major Shelley Bombshell. Like, there's not really that many, like, characters that would work. Undertale Warriors. That would work better than you might think. I just don't want it. Wait, Vivisector was by the people who did Cryostasis. Ah! Cryostasis, my beloved! Now I've got a PC that runs Cryostasis very poorly. I might play it on that computer. Or I should just play it on this computer. Without the hardware physics. But the hardware physics is, like, half the point of playing it. See all those icicles fall and shatter. That's kind of the whole point of cryostasis. If you're not playing cryostasis at 10 frames per second with hardware physics on the icicles, why are you playing it? You know? It's like playing Control without ray tracing turned on. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? You might as well not be playing it. Excuse me? Ah, yes. Chasm the Rift I have on Steam, and I think I have Vivisector on Steam, and both of them I've sort of, like, had at the back of my mind to potentially play. But, like, playing video games has almost taken a backseat now that Archive Dive is a thing, you know? I actually like it because playing video games is an enjoyment thing again for me, when it wasn't for the longest time. I've actually been playing some games recently with no, like, expectation that it's going to become content, right? Oh, is it like floors and ceilings? Like a... Oh, like just all one floor. Not even like fake 3D like Doom is, where like you have a floor height and a ceiling height, and that can change in each sector. Like, technically 3D with no depth, like, reminds me of the Brazilian Mega Drive Duke Nukem 3D. That's kind of like that. Duke Nukem 3D, and it's, it's just, Wolfenstein gameplay with Duke Nukem enemies and weapons. That Brazilian Duke Nukem 3D for Mega Drive is fascinating. Tiger Duke Nukem 3D, I can almost see what they're going for. Having the shoot middle, shoot left, shoot right. That's actually really ingenious when you take into account the Tiger hardware. It's just... the hardware is too shit to run Duke. Like, I think the big selling point was that the handheld could play decent-ish quality voice audio clips. So they kind of just marketed it entirely on that. It's like, you can hear Duke's crisp voice. Wow, it sounds just like John St. John. That Symphony of the Night is something else. There is no way in hell it should work that well, let alone have the upside-down castle. That Tiger Symphony of the Night is something of a miracle port. I know we float around that term a lot, but, like, miracle ports are like the Switch 1 version of Nier Automata is a miracle port. on the one hand, I wish it got finished. On the other hand, who the fuck would have played it anyway when it came out? It was on Tiger Gamecom. And, you know, Tiger Gamecom fans were probably the kind of people who would play, like, fucking quiz games, Trivial Pursuit, not something for epic gamers like Symphony of the Night. No, this level's too hard for me. I'm gonna try getting the face. Ah, yeah, Matt, so you're thinking of Rhodia the Sky Soldier, which on Wii U had the Wii version packed in as a bonus disc. My Wii U version of Rhodia doesn't come with the Wii disc, which is unfortunate. But apparently the Wii version is more complete. They ended up releasing the Wii version with the Wii U version because it was already completed, translated. They were like, fuck, we're not going to let this work go to waste. So they released the Wii U version with the Wii disc in it. Which is wild. Bulma Enchanto? That's Bulma's surname in the live-action Dragon Ball movie. Ugh. They shouldn't have despawned the body armor on the hardest difficulty. Right. It's a room with pillars. The face is in a room with pillars. Yeah, it got translated to Bulma Enchanted on my end. I had to look at the on-screen chat to read it, because my chat window automatically translates everything now. Thanks, YouTube! On the one hand, great if somebody comes in and speaks Japanese. On the other hand, it translates memes, and the memes are no longer funny. You're half cut. Do they need to go back and finish the circumcision? Sometimes the words come out before I even think about them. That's what we do best here at ERB. Did you get it with a money-back guarantee? Right, pillar room's a little bit further in. Yeah, okay, here we are. There we go. Meme companies. Where is he?
Meme companies.
got a face. Arcade Survivor. Death Timer 16, Death Timer Extension 2, Survivor 60. Oh my god. That door is a real ass. Oh, this is incredibly difficult. Ooh. Oh, they came out to meet me. Oh no. There we go. "26 ciphers. I'm at 19. Jeez. Alright, got a rough idea where that is. Right. Free civilian hostages. It's in this room somewhere. PT, but it's N64. You're about to make $1 billion on Steam, Matzo. Definitely get the feeling it was this room that the face was in. No, you don't have to model it anymore. You can just ask an AI to do it. It'll make the model for you. It'll make the code for you. And then you can claim you did it yourself. And then when someone says that it's their engine off GitHub, you can just, like, completely ignore them. The face was definitely somewhere around here. What they really need is for the faces to make, like, a laughing sound when you're nearby. Like the robots from Pragmata and the raccoons from Resident Evil. Must be further in the level then. I'm not getting part-time, so... Fuck should I care? Fuck should I care, Bernie? Right, open ventilation hatch, free civilian hostages, access ground floor. There's still body armor up here on Secret Agent. Georgie! Did Georgie end up doing pink guy stuff in his current set or nah? There was kind of like a hint he was going to do pink guy stuff when the tour was announced. Ah. Ah. Can you open the door to the ground floor? Sure, follow me. Now he's going to be a target. Thanks for rescuing me. I've been through here, so an enemy spawned in here just to fuck me off. Cool. Hum the microphone 50 times a night. You love that microphone, what can I say? Can't a man love a microphone in peace? I'm not sure where that face is. Like, I've been all over. Give me my 2 ciphers, bitch. I've hit, like, that plateau where I'm like, I'm tired now. I want to go to bed. And it's unfortunate, because I would have loved to have played Act 4. But I'm still 3 ciphers off. No, I didn't mean to. Is this a long game? Not really, which is why they've kind of padded it out with the cipher system. Maybe, well, there is the co-op campaign, there's online multiplayer, there's definitely plenty of reasons to come back to this. I don't want to let me being tired and then pushing through and playing a little bit more, like, making me lose love with the game. Like, I don't want to let that happen. Right. Thank you very much for coming, everybody. And thank you very much, Replicant D6 and Keymailer for the opportunity. Agent64 is amazing, and I am enjoying it a lot. And you're teasing me just enough by making me play slightly harder levels in order to unlock the last levels. Ignoring that you love watching me suffer. This has been a very fantastic game, and everything I was expecting it to be when it was first announced and shown. I appreciate that the aesthetic, the vibe, the gameplay feel, and there doesn't appear to be that many achievements actually. There's 11, and I've got 5 of them. Let's have a look. Unlock Act 4. Destroyed mission critical object. Reach credits. Accomplished all challenges. Ooh, ow, ow, ow. Okay. Speed Demon beat all par times. Oh, 100% completion. Okay. I probably won't go for the 100% then. Yeah, the multiplayer is you know, the playtests were fantastic. I'm sure the multiplayer is great in the full version as well, and there'll be an opportunity to mess around with that at some point in the near future. Maybe we'll do some rounds of it in Bondage Month. Who knows? All right. I really do have to go get some sleep now. I am tired. I went to work today at I got up at 6 to be at work for 7:30. So it's catching up now. If I get in bed before midnight, I get ahead of the tiredness wave, and I don't end up awake till 2 a.m. wondering how the hell that happened. If I'm in bed and ready to sleep by half midnight. All right. Until next time, if we live that long, take care. Bye-bye for now. Oh. Is there anything else I want to share? Yeah, I suppose. Archive dives Thursday morning. Thursday lunchtime. 12 noon. But I'll see you again before then. Take care. Bye-bye for now.